Hey, what is up, guys? It's your boy Raven here today with analysis of the meta, Unbroken Bonds meta after first regionals that happened. Santa Clara in the United States, Sydney in Australia, and of course Sao Paulo in Brazil. Because I think those regionals are worth analyzing. They they were like insanely insane top 64 situations. So you're gonna see the screen right over here, right? So right where my hand is, you will see at the screen I'm using limitless.com, like limitlesstcg.com. This is a great place for all it's not sponsored, don't worry, it's not sponsored at all, but Limitless, if you want to sponsor this channel, give me a call me, I'm Raven. But coming back, great source for deck ideas, and also for like besides this channel of course, and also for analyzing the meta and how actually the tier 1 is performing. So before I'm gonna go and analyze each originals individually, I want to say before this May 18th and 19th started, right? Just before that weekend, I've honestly thought, and I said that many times during my streams, it's Raven called Snetchko, by the way, on Twitch, that Reshizard is going to dominate, that Reshizard is going to be a new Pikarom. We're going to see only Reshizard in the top 8, top 16 situations, top 64, maybe something else, but not, not really anything else. Just like it was during the internationals that I've played actually in Berlin, right? So I was really surprised by the results of those regionals, and I think we're gonna start with Santa Clara, right? So Santa Clara regionals won by Kian Amini. I hope I'm not butchering your name, Kian. So let's go. 470 players playing standard, and let's see the top 8 cut. I think the top 16, right? The top 16 is a lot better to check. So Kian Amini with Reshizard deck with Volcanion, and that was kind of what we expected from regionals to be, right? Second place, Alex Shemansky, Alex with Reshizard. So first two places taken by Reshizard, which was expected. But if you look down at the list, next Reshizard is 9th, and no more Reshizard. Like, wait, what? Only 3 Reshizards in the top 16? What is going on? Like, I was really surprised by that. Then I started looking, okay, Michael Catron, Zapdos, Mike Moulton, Zapdos. I'm like, okay, like Zapdos deck, like the Zapdos, I know it's not gonna get that far in this meta. So I checked because there are deck lists, and it really struck me. This is the Pokemon structure of the Zapdos deck: 4 Jirachas, 3 Zapdoses, and there we go, 2 Buzzwalls. This Buzzwall, Tapu Koko GX, Tapu Koko Prism, Marshadow Machamp. Like, this hit me like a train in the face. I'm like, whoa, that is an amazing tech to have. Also Marshadow and Mew, right? That is an amazing tech card to have against those Reshizard. But I'm like, okay, Zapdos was good before, so what is that exciting in the meta? So I looked further. Jimmy Penderevis with Shedinja Oranguru, and we see Azul Garcia, right? Azul, great streamer, also playing Shedinja deck. We can see number 12, Adriana Galvez, also Shedinja. Amazing deck. I think deck that no one actually expected to see. We got Ninkada, Shedinja, Blitzy, Zepstrika, 2 Orangurus, Trumbreak, Ditto, Persian, and Mew. It's of course it is a Shedinja mill deck, right? So it's Shedinja mill deck, and I've never thought we're gonna see this deck in the current meta when we got something like Reshizard. Then I'm going further. We see Pikarom actually coming back, Melmetal, Lucario, Vileplume, and then the biggest surprise of them all, Zoroark Persian. When you thought that Zoroark is dead, you've got Zoroark Persian, and it's universally around these 3 tournaments, Zoroark Persian is taking those spots, which, I mean, okay, it's great. I've clicked, and let's see what Zoroark Persian is, and we have the classic Zoroark. So we got 4 Zoroas, 4 Zoroarks. Then we have 2 Persian GXs, Alan Grimmer, Alan Mook, Slowpoke, and Slowking. That was again a great tool with a TCE to actually counter Reshizard. So great attack right there. Tapu Lele, Ditto, Dedenne, Marshadow. great, great, great deck. And I mean, surprising top 16, right? None of us actually thought that this is going to be a top 16 with this tournament. But let's go down to Sydney. What was different in Sydney, right? Because let's remember, those tournaments were happening simultaneously, so no one knew what the meta is, because those are the first tournaments in Unbroken Bonds meta. Let's be clear here. So let's go to Australia, and look at that. Look at that. We got top 8 and only one Reshizard. Are you joking? Are you joking right here? Only one Reshizard, played by David Patane, made it to a top 8. We have Zapdos winning with Zapdos again with the Boswell, with all those little fighting type decks from Aaron van der Kolk. Then we have Henry Brand with Persian GX Zoroark. Then again Zapdos, more Zapdos, Pikarom, Zoroark, and Zapdos. And honestly, before Unbroken Bonds, when we're all thinking about the Unbroken Bonds set coming, I was like, okay, electric type is gonna be still somewhere, like it's gonna be an upper tier 2, but it's not gonna see as much play as it sees. And it proves me wrong. It proves many of us wrong, and I love that. I love this diversity. I love that Reshizard is not dominating, that is not as good as we all thought it's gonna be. It's great. And what I like here the most is, in general, in those 3 tournaments, I'm gonna go to Sao Paulo in a second, that we came in from a mentality, right? Like, we moved from mentality of, okay, this is the best deck, I'm gonna play it, which was the case in Internationals Berlin, to, okay, Reshizard is the best deck, how am I gonna counter it? And you can see all the counters to Reshizard just winning the tournaments. And like, besides those first 2 places in the United States, in Santa Clara, but still, this is incredible. This is something really cool to see. So let's go to Sao Paulo, to Pablo Meza, right? Pablo Meza, let's see what was there. And again, let's see at the top 16, so we can have like a nice view. Or maybe, let's go even further, top 19, right? Let's give it a top 19, top 18. So we can see Reshizard winning, which again, we all expected Reshizard to win, right? Pablo Meza with Reshizard. Second place, Zoroark Persian. Third place, Zoroark Persian Lycanroc. Fourth place, Zoroark Persian Slowking. Number 4, Zapdos. Number 5, Zapdos. Again, Zapdos. Then we have another Reshizard. That's second Reshizard. But let's be honest. Let's look at this. Again, top 18, only 3 Reshizards. Because if you compare, like, internationals in Berlin or any other regionals that were happening during Team Up block being legal, top to bottom, Zoroark and Pikarom, Zapdos, only those. Here we have a nice diversity. Number 7, Gustavo Vada with really amazing deck, which is Zoroark, Silverlay GX, and Dugong. Again, Gustavo Vada, fantastic player and a great person. We got Vitor Santos Soares, 8th place, taken with a Weezing deck, Weezing spread deck. How amazing is that? Then we have, Zapdos, Melmetal Hoopa, Weezing again, Weezing, Malamar Necrozma is even there, right? The Gatekeeper. Then we have Zapdos Jolteon making a presence. Again, Reshizard, Zoroark, Dugong, and Weezing. I've never, honestly, for the last few months, or this year, let's say this year, I have not seen, no, I'm going to say this. This season, this whole 2019 season, I have not seen any top 18, top 8 situation here so diversified. Like, every deck is different. Every deck is something else, almost, And it's great. It makes me, want to fall in love with this game even more. Because not only now we have more decks that can actually play, that can become something, but also, we're getting rid of the meta of one to rule them all, like, Lord of the Rings type of mentality. No. And I love that. And I love that, we went from focusing on one specific deck that is really good, and we went to countering him. I do love that. And just amazing. Of course, Reshizard is still good. And it all, it all depends on the matchups that you have. Of course, that's how those tournaments are structured. But if you look at top 18, top 16, and top 8, and you see only like few Reshizards in comparison to, at the same time, Pikarom that was, from top to bottom, with sometimes, Zorak, Lycanroc, Lucario appearing. It is a nice, refreshing change. It is refreshing, and it's really Unbroken Bonds is like a breath of fresh air after seeing that, because before those regionals I was really, really skeptical. I was really, careful with saying what deck is going to be good. I've loved, certain decks that were not represented here. It's like Zoroark Greninja. I like, Gardevoir, no, not Zoroark Greninja, yeah, Gardevoir Sylveon tag team, not represented here, but they're still, they're still okay. They can still make an impact, maybe, with Unified Minds. But I thought the main problem is going to be, how am I going to beat Baby Blacephalon or Blacephalon GX? Nowhere to be seen. Like, that is crazy, right? And Blacephalon, like, all my money, honestly, was Reshizard, Baby Blacephalon, and maybe Pikarom. Those were my 4 picks during streams before those regionals. Bam! Nothing. And it's great. It's honestly great. And I think the standard right now is the healthiest standard we have in a year. Honestly, I know that Unified Minds is going to shake things up with rotation, but as of right now, we have the healthiest standard, like the most diversified standard right now that we had, and it's amazing that you can really play anything and you can achieve something by playing. It's incredible. Let's just go down. We have Formosa Boswell here, right? We got Malamar Giratina, Nagandil Quagsire. So, and not really Reshizard, right? Another Reshizard from the top 16 is 32. It's incredible. It's amazing, and I love that. I do love those results. But my question to you is, what do you think about the meta right now? What do you think about those results? Because I think they are amazing, and I love that. And it just gives the breath of fresh air. So you're not, even during a league at your local game store, league cups or league challenges, you will not face one deck over and over and over and over for whatever hours. During regionals, you're not going to face over and over and over Jolteon, Zapdos, Pikarom deck. But like, that's a Twitch, and don't forget to check me out. But you will actually, be playing against different types of decks. You have to acquire different strategies. You have to, think differently depending on the situation you're going to find yourself into. And I love that. It's just incredible. Enough said. Honestly, it's enough said. So guys, thank you so much for watching this analysis of regionals, and see you guys tomorrow with more decks, more videos, more stuff actually coming from the fancy right now. This is like the one day, because it's really, really cold here, so it's a one-day thing. So see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Love ya.